not used to me sitting on this step. Good evening YouTube, it's Caro here. I'll try to come down a bit. It's about the same time as last night, which was about 11 o'clock. And funny how when you stay up to a certain hour, that the next night you stay up to the same hour. And with me it's like 3 AM, 2 AM, something like that. I'll stay up. Last night was the Echidna. Excuse me. Last night was the Echidna, and I think the whole thing about that exercise was that I was concerned about my neighbours. Don't like getting offside with my neighbours, and I never have, but these people are the most accommodating people you could ever hope to live next door to, but at the same time I don't want to be disturbing them at this hour. And I ended up putting the dog inside for the night, and that didn't go down very well at all. He was running all over the chapel here, just making a complete dick of himself. Won't you, boy, hey? Won't you? Come, boy. Anyhow, we got through the night, and I did bump into my neighbour today and had a chat to him about what went on, and he was cool, you know. He in fact told me that he'd seen that the echidna had been burrowing, or not burrowing, just digging into ants' nests around his property, and I thought, well, that's a good thing. He's getting fed. It's getting fed. So that was cool. The only thing is, if it comes onto my property, the dog will get involved and you won't hear the end of it all night long. So if it's happy just sniffing around my neighbour's property, well, that's cool. It means we've got something that you know, is getting fed. It's a wild creature. I guess that's what my problem was that, you know, you think living in a town that you can only have dogs and cats, but if the wild animals want to come in to my location, well, that's great if we can accommodate them, make it happen. But you know, like I said, I've got problems here with the dog. I'm actually, if he ever comes onto my land again, I'm actually going to take the dog out and try to introduce them and get them to know each other. At least get the dog to know the echidna, because they're absolutely harmless. There's nothing can go wrong with those animals, and you really want them to be fed. And he's obviously in this area. I think it's the same echidna that I encountered about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. You'll see the videos down below here. I think I did about 5 videos on the thing. I actually caught him, and you know, isn't that the way that we try to capture animals and control them in some way? I think if he's happy just digging around here and eating ants and just being a nice little echidna, I've got no problem at all coexisting with him. I think it's actually pretty cool. So that's the last of it. I had a conversation with my neighbour, and he doesn't seem too upset. Well, he's not upset at all. I was more upset last night on behalf of my neighbour. I didn't want any disturbances or anything to happen that put me offside with my neighbour. I don't want that, and I'm not. He's cool with the echidna, so if we can just keep him here between the two properties and make sure he gets fed and everything goes fine, he can always go over there, which is right next door to me on the other side, and there's a wonderful beautiful grove of trees and really deep mulch that he can crawl around in and catch his insects. I don't know exactly what they eat, but they I know they eat ants. They're an anteater. I think they also eat other insects. I'm just not sure. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know. To say something would appear ignorant. So that's the upshot of it all. That's how it all turned out. So okay. Just going to finish off nice and quickly here. Get the video up on YouTube, so at least you know how that situation was resolved, and it was resolved really well. And I haven't heard any dramas today. The dog had let me know. He'll always point him out. If you saw it in the last video, it was actually the dog that pointed out where he was when I finally found him. Just have a look at that. So that's it for today. Kero here from Camp Zero in southeast Queensland. I am Captain Zero, and we live and exist out here the best we can, and we actually do pretty well. So next time I see you, I'm hoping to do a little bit more in terms of this place and keep... Oh, there's the cat. Funny kid, that was Rio. You wouldn't have seen him. It's a very funny situation just then. He jumped up and had a go at the torch. Anyhow, we love it out here. It's great. Captain Zero, Camp Zero, signing off. All the best until I talk to you next time. Thanks for your time. Bye.